Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Fariz Naufal, and today I'm going to you to tell about my opinion for this debate material. I take the motion with the title "It is necessary to group students based on their intelligence." Yeah, do you know grouping is usually done by considering that assumption that students will develop optimally if they are given an environment with the same academic abilities. This is reinforced by another assumption that students with high potential compared with each other. The competition is positive to stimulate achievement. Likewise, students with low academic ability will develop according to their potential. Another consideration is the right of various students to get the best service at school. Grouping is a way to provide the best service for the student. Yeah, behind the assumption mm, is the view that class heterogeneity, students with high academic potential mixed with students with low academic potential, cause those with high academic potential do not develop optimally because the teacher will provide service that can also be understood by students with low potential. It is clear from the view that schools that aptly grouping of students based on academic ability make it easy for teachers to carry out the learning according to the context of students. For smart students, the teacher conducts learning with a higher standard. So, who smart, the teacher will give away with a higher standard. And for the other class, the teacher will do with a different method. So the level of students who are smart and who are not smart enough, the teacher will give the different method according to the characteristic of student. So the teacher will do the method based on characteristic of student. Someone say, find me the child who is considered the stupidest. I will train it. That is the one of famous sentence from the famous Indonesian physics Johannes Surya. As we know, all children are born extraordinary. Like us, we are extraordinary, and you are extraordinary, and all people around us, they are extraordinary. However, the current edition of the famous Indonesian, the edition, basically all children, as we said just now, we have extraordinary ability in our life. Maybe we don't know what is it, but with the good method, with the method that we can learn from it, we can develop our ability. However, the current educational method have not optimally brought or the great potential in each person. Children, basically all children, can depending on the teacher on their methods. Uh, as simple as I can say that Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Alva Edison experienced the same thing, like also Albert Einstein or Isaac Newton, also Beethoven, were also considered talented children. When they are become young, someone or some group say they are stupid, but can we look as a result when they are get older, they become a famous man in the world. If only Albert Einstein had been forced to become a child idol by his parents when he was little, maybe now he is not a great scientist. Demographic bonus that exists in our country, Indonesia. This large amount must be put the positive use in era 4 as one era. It means our era, the modern era. Everyone has leadership potential. Everyone has a leadership potential. As me, as you, and as our friend. In ourselves, there is a potential that to be lead something or some groups. But to face the context and challenge in the era industrial revolution, competitive in this era requires a change to the education system towards a modern direction. That means there is a connecting between the school world and the industrial world. All of this took the link and match program between the two lines, starting of STEAM. STEAM is science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics. So this is called the best knowledge, because with STEAM, the science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, we can lead the world in this era, especially. Based and curriculum prestige to the process of adapting to the world of work. In this era of revolution, the education that is really needed is education can shape creative, innovative, and competitive generation. This can be achieved by grouping students according to their respective interests and talents. Indonesia in drift at point where the work of is your skill, which has the fourth largest workforce in the world but is very short of talent. Because why? Because this challenge need to be answered by increasing competence, especially mastery of computer technology. Because when we can manage the computer, because the computer is a very very important thing in the world for this era. Maybe in the future we can find more from the computer, but now we must manage. We must can to manage how computer work. So it make us easily to lead the world. And computer skill, the ability to work collaboratively and ability to continue to learn and be active. So if Indonesian words say, when you put your foot in the place, you must look into the sky, because wherever we live, we must follow the rules of that area. Yeah, maybe that's all from me. That was my opinion about the school. The school should make a grouping for the students in their school, because the grouping is make the students can develop their abilities. When the student has high abilities can develop it, also low abilities can develop it also. Thank you. See you next time. I am Ahmad Fariz Naufal. See you.